last thing I need to talk about, I think, and again, I want Tamika to respond to this, and Adam, definitely want to get your thoughts on this. So the letter was released, and this is what it's called. Go to my iPad. Black Women Leaders and Allies Support for Tamika Mallory, Co-Chair Women's March, Inc. Dated January 16, 2019. Dear Women's March, Inc. Board and members, we, the undersigned, are writing to express our universal, unified, unwavering support and love for our sister leader, Tamika Mallory. Many of us have mentored, worked with, and or been on the battlefield with her in the fight for civil rights, human rights, women's rights, racial justice, criminal justice, workers' rights, gun reform, and social justice for oppressed and marginalized people of all races, genders, income, and ages for decades. Tamika personifies the strength of Sojourner Truth, the tenacity of Shirley Chisholm, the warrior spirit of Fannie Lou Hamer, the grace and power of Dr. Dorothy Irene Height, and all of those ancestors whose shoulders she and black women across the generations stand on. And then, as I go down here, I just wanted for folks, so you know, who signed the letter. This was as of January 16th. Melanie Campbell, President, CEO of Black Women's Roundtable. Cora Masters-Berry, former First Lady of D.C. Also Cleola Brown, President of A. Philip Randolph Institute. Latasha Brown, co-founder Black Votes Matter. Donna Brazile, past interim chair, DNC. Thomas Dortch, chair of the board of 100 Black Men of America. Kristen Clark, President and Executive Director, Lawrence Committee for Civil Rights Under Law. Michaela Angela Davis, journalist and activist. Rosalind Brock, Chair Emeritus, NAACP. Janetta Cole, National Council of Negro Women. Leah Daughtry, Convener, Power Rising. Derek Johnson, as he said earlier, President, CEO, NAACP. Avis Jones DeWeaver. Diane Babineau, Felicia Davis, Hazel Dukes, Reverend Tony Lee, Carol Joyner, Julianne Malveaux, Dr. Julianne Malveaux, Mark Morreale, Mignon Moore. And the list go Reverend Franklin Richardson, Susan Taylor, Dr. Elsie Scott, President and CEO of the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, Dr. Barbara Williams Skinner, and the list goes on and on and on. And so first I want to ask Tamika, get just your thoughts on these black women being very public, and black men on here, being very public for their support for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yes, they are supporting me because many of those folks have whipped me along the way, you know, got me in shape, helped me straighten my back and talk right. And,
no doubt.
And I love them for all the moments when they challenged me and loved up on me. But I don't think this is as much about me as it is the moment that we're in. That they see what is happening to me, what is also happening to Angela Davis, what is also happening to Maxine Waters, what is also happening to Ayanna Pressley, and they are standing up to say we won't roll over and allow it to just go without there being a response from our community. And so what I hope is that people understand that I am actually I'm in the middle here of like trying to hold back everybody, calm down, we all gonna be all right, we're gonna get through this, because black women, if you check social media, after again watching what's her name, Meghan McCain's behavior, and also paying attention to these last few weeks, how black women have just been under attack, I think that what we're going to see is a response from black women that I'm not sure folks are really ready to deal with. Because when we get upset, it's not like anything else. We know that no one is really going to protect us, so we have to protect ourselves. And whenever we see, and it's unfortunate, you know, and it's something I think I should say here on your show. It's very unfortunate because there are those who felt like, you know, maybe you shouldn't talk, you know, maybe you should just be quiet and kind of fade to the back and let's get through all of this so we don't cause no more issues. Like, let's just protect you. But it doesn't protect me. And it's almost like I needed to go out in the public square and allow them to attempt a public lynching so that people could see, so that folks could say, hey, something is happening to our sister. And that is also happening to too many others. So unfortunately, let me say, fortunately, people are having sound conversations. Rabbis also released a letter saying we still support the Women's March. And Jews of color, not just black Jews, but Jews of color released a letter where I think over 85 of them said that they are coming to the march, that they support us, and that we're in dialogue. And they talked about how they are also erased from their own community. Right. So these issues are bigger than me, and it's deeper than the Women's March, but it's the moment that we're in.
And Adam, so I'll ask you, this will be the last comment for the show, obviously this topic. When you see that letter, when you see the names on that letter, These are folks who have alliances with many organizations and entities that are critical of Tamika and Linda and Carmen. So what do you think by having this letter being public, and they also have a petition on colorofchange.org as well, says to them, those folks who are attacking Tamika and others?
Well, I mean, I think it obviously conveys a message of unity around defending Tamika from what they feel are unfair accusations, both about her and also about her colleagues. I think that, this is, as I said earlier, a really complicated issue. I don't begrudge, except for those people who I think are arguing in bad faith, and there are people who are doing that,
right.
Who are not really giving people the benefit of the doubt. I think, this is a tough issue, and it's one that people have to make up their minds about. And some people, as Tamika pointed out, some people have decided to pull out, and other people have decided to support them anyway. And I think it's really just a question of, give and take, and what you're willing to give and what you're willing to take.
All right, Adam Sir, staff writer for The Atlantic. We appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a lot. Tamika, March, Saturday, what time?
Saturday, folks need to, first of all, go to womensmarch.com to get more information, but we'll be gathering at 10 o'clock in the morning, Freedom Plaza.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, many of them forced us trying to take our health seriously in 2019. Folks want to get healthy, folks want to get well, folks want to feel a lot better and lose some weight. Well, one of the ways to do that is working with one of our partners, the folks at D Herbs. Yesterday, of course, we talked to the CEO, Dr. A.D. Dolphin. The D Herb Full Body Cleanse is a great way for you to feel better. And, of course, look, many of us, how we eat, how we abuse our bodies, we ate all kind of stuff during the holidays, processed foods, fried foods, you name it. And so what this cleanse does is just clean out the toxic buildup in your system. I've been doing it for this is like day 12. And so, I still want a good piece of chicken or some steak, but I can't. But between the raw vegetables and between the cleanses, that's exactly what it does. And so what we can all do, the D Herbs cleanse together. You can go to therbs.com, use the promo code Roland for a discount at checkout. That's the letter therbs.com, or you can call 866-4DHERBS, 866-4DHERBS. That's 866-4DHERBS, and use the promo code Roland. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, many of them forced us trying to take our health seriously in 2019. Folks want to get healthy, folks want to get well, folks want to feel a lot better and lose some weight. Well, one of the ways to do that is working with one of our partners, the folks at D Herbs. Yesterday, of course, we talked to the CEO, Dr. A.D. Dolphin. The D Herb Full Body Cleanse is a great way for you to feel better. And, of course, look, many of us, how we eat, how we abuse our bodies, we ate all kind of stuff during the holidays, processed foods, fried foods, you name it. And so what this cleanse does is just clean out the toxic buildup in your system. I've been doing it for this is like day 12. And so, I still want a good piece of chicken or some steak, but I can't. But between the raw vegetables and between the cleanses, that's exactly what it does. And so what we can all do, the D Herbs cleanse together. You can go to therbs.com, use the promo code Roland for a discount at checkout. That's the letter therbs.com, or you can call 866-4DHERBS, 866-4DHERBS. That's 866-4DHERBS, and use the promo code Roland. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.